frame, making the frame look sick. I guess you could say I like doing that. I mean, I take my time on my frame to make it look good. Least favorite thing to do, it's probably linkages. I usually fly with my linkages and do them back to the shop, so I don't have to do them in the truck because it's probably my least favorite thing to do.
But pressing the bearings and all that?
No, not necessarily pressing, just like servicing it. These bearings aren't as bad as when I was on Suzuki. The needles come out of the bearing, and then so those ones are kind of a pain because take the needles all the way out, clean everything, and then you got to repack every needle into every bearing. And so it takes a while. Like this one, it's a caged bearing, so the needles actually stay in the bearing, so it's pretty quick, honestly. But I think just from my future of dealing with those, I just kind of got it burned into my brain that I didn't like doing it.
Honestly, I like working on the motors. We don't, like Travis and I have a guy at the shop, Dino, who builds all the race engines and stuff. But we still get to do little things to them, and you know, since I don't get to really build engines at the shop anymore, it's kind of nice to be able to dig into them a little bit and do that stuff, you know.
So then what's the worst?
For me, I don't know why. It's always been my front brake. I always seem to procrastinate on doing. I don't know why. But even though it's like a badass piece, you know, we run this sweet billet caliper. For some reason, it's always the last thing I do. Like, I'll have the whole bike built, and then I'll be missing my front brake.
Favorite part of the motorcycle to work on would definitely be, it's kind of more of a look thing, but like the engine cases. The guys over at Factory Services over at KTM, nice enough to bring us, you know, the race cases before the season. So like maybe October, November, roll into the shop and have like 4 sets of cases on my bench, and it's kind of like, oh, get to work. But when you get them all done, it looks so cool, man. It's a lot of effort, a lot of time. Fingers turn raw, you know, you cut yourself from time to time, but like I said, the end product, and it really completes the whole motorcycle. So for me, it's polishing the engine cases. Don't get to work on engines, like I said, but you know, I definitely miss it, but enjoy that aspect of it, being able to kind of tinker and make it look the best it can. Least favorite part, probably changing the clutch. Honestly, like it's one of those deals where like either that or taking the seat cover off. Taking the seat cover off is never fun. Like you got to take all the staples out and strip all up. But changing clutch, I never seem to change a clutch just, you know, with a leisure time. It's under the gun, and you have to get it done. You're prepping your bike for the night show, and it's hot or whatever the scenario is. So, least favorite clutch, most favorite buckets and cases.
My favorite part would be doing the grip tape because I like arts and crafts. Get to do cutouts and stickers and stuff. I really like it. My least favorite part would probably be greasing everything, getting the fingers dirty.
How long does it take you to grease everything?
I wouldn't know, I don't do it.
My favorite part to do is probably a seat cover. I know a lot of people probably don't like doing them, but for some reason I like doing them. Least favorite would be probably linkage and swing arm, because it just makes a mess. All the dirty grease, cleaning it out, and then repacking the new grease in there. It's just kind of tedious. It kind of takes a little bit of time. The thing I like to do most on a typical weekly build would probably be polishing the caliper, because a lot of people ask about it and it catches a lot of people's eye. My least favorite would be graphics and greasing the linkage. I'm terrible at graphics, so that's definitely not a strong one for me.
What do you hate so much about it? Are you bubbles, wrinkles, creases?
Bubbles,
All of the
maybe.
above.
All of the above, Derek says. A lot of bubbles. It takes me a couple tries to peel it up, lay it back down, and make sure it's perfect to get it in the same spot as it was last week. Seat covers are alright.
I'm gonna start with my least favorite, and that's new chains. Setting them, a little bit of a pain in the butt. Favorite part, it's probably gotta be lubing my bolts and making it like a piece of art. It's probably my favorite part.
So favorite part of bike maintenance, I guess, would be just washing it and you know, just getting it back to looking good and you know, scrubbing it down a little bit.
All right, how long does it take? Do you have like a favorite cleaner?
I mean, it just depends on, you know, if it's practice bike, we're scrubbing down the race bike, you know, kind of scrub down the race bike part by part, so it takes a little bit longer. Favorite cleaner is probably just Motor X soap and you know, just some red Scotch-Brite.
All right, now give me your least favorite.
Least favorite part, bike maintenance, definitely greasing the swing arm, taking out all the needle bearings. They're cageless, so you kind of have to do it one by one, and they're pretty small, and it takes a little bit of time. So yeah, that'd probably be the least favorite part.
Favorite one? Favorite would be building engines, but on the factory team we don't really build engines. We actually have guys that do that for us, so something I miss doing for sure.
What do you like so much about it?
You know, I don't know. I think I just enjoy it. It's relaxing. You know, you have to focus on what you're doing like 100%. Like you're just in the heart of the motorcycle essentially. So I feel like it's a super important job and it's a pretty serious deal. So I guess maybe it's a lot of pressure to have to do it, but I feel like it's just something that I enjoy. I enjoy that pressure. So.
All right, and then what's your least favorite thing?
Least favorite thing would be cleaning and greasing my swing arm, because pulling out all those little tiny needle bearings and cleaning everything and reassembling it, greasing it, and everything is pretty tedious. And like I said, they're individual little needles, so if you drop one, it's not a good day. You're gonna have to be on your hands and knees searching for it. If not, you're gonna be going and tearing into a new package of bearings to get one needle, which isn't cool. So I'd say that's the most tedious thing, is just doing the swing arm.
I like to prep my frame. You know, you take a bike that's been roached out the week before and you make it look as new as possible, and you know, get the lines and everything nice. So I think when the outcome is done, if it looks good, it's your platform for your entire bike.
Sick. All right, and then what's your least favorite and why?
I don't like to do the brakes. You know, like the front brake, we polish them by hand, and then you know, you rebuild them every week. So it's kind of, if you're on the road, it's just one of those tedious little things that takes up a couple hours. So that's about it.
Favorite thing is probably putting a chain on. I always wait till the end of my build, and it's never fun.
Do you guys do the clip chain or is it a press chain?
Press chain.
And
they're
so
not hard. It's just cutting in and setting your length and everything, but it's not hard. It's just tedious.
All right, what's your favorite part?
My favorite part is building the whole bike. I don't really have a favorite part. Like, I love it all.
I like putting on new seat covers.
And why is that? Like, everybody hates that job usually.
Well, our seat covers are really stretchy, so they go real tight and they just tight. What was that? I don't know.
Tight. All right, now give me the least favorite part.
I hate changing tires.
Well, it's not like you guys have to change tires at the races.
Well, I'm a practice mechanic too, so obviously during the week, it's not that fun.
Favorite one is when I finally get to assemble the bike after I've spent hours and hours cleaning and greasing, doing a bunch of stuff that I don't like to do.
All right, what's the one you don't like to do the most?
Exactly what I just said. Cleaning and greasing all that. Not actually scrubbing the frame, making it look good. But like